Alrighty. Alrighty then. So we are live. What is up, everybody? Today we are gonna go simply into. Let me see. Get this all set up. Okay, that's good. Click this off. Click this off. Sorry, guys. I was hectic to get things started. I was playing around with the downloading some, or setting up rather, not downloading. Setting up some stuff for. I'm doing some Pokemon games on top of Pocket. So big news is that I am going to be starting to stream Pokemon games that I haven't actually played yet. Now I've pretty much played everything until like I was like randomly just going through videos, and then I saw like Black and White and Black and White 2, and I was like, wait a minute, dude, that's the only Pokemon game I skipped. So I was like setting up some stuff to like in the next couple days I'm gonna start streaming, especially with the holidays coming up. There won't be much to do, so I'm just gonna be chilling and playing Pokemon Black and or White, and then we'll move on to Black and White 2. And then like at that point, I guess I'll just like I'll feel it out, like if I actually want to continue doing like Game Boy Advance games and stuff. So yeah, so something to look forward to, something to expand the channel on with a little bit. This is gonna still take some setting up and everything, but I'm pretty stoked about it. It's the only Pokemon game I never actually I think I started it, and then at that time X and Y came out, and I was like, all right, well, let me just upgrade, because like I kind of stopped playing Pokemon for a while. But I have played everything, like Red, Blue, Silver, Fire Red, Soul Silver, Heart Gold, Emerald, Crystal, everything. Like I played everything, like Ruby, Omega Ruby, everything except for Black and White. Those are the only two Pokemon games I haven't played. But that's for the future. Right now, we are playing Pokemon Pocket, and I have two new decks that I want to check out. Obviously, one of them will be Celebi, because it's just so good. And then, honestly, I want to test out the meta with old decks. Because another thing is, like, let's find out if the old decks are still better than the new decks. So, Celebi, is my version's a little different. I have a Chatot in it. No awards. Because like a lot of people are running the Delmise, but I feel like you don't really need Delmise. To be fair, like I rather have Chatot as like a more of a like setup Pokemon. Because it's really good. I mean, you'll see it in the gameplay. Like basically, you play everything you can in your hand, and then you use its mimic attack to like re-up on your hand, drawing as many cards as your opponent has. So because the one thing that fails with the Celebi deck is that it does take time to set up. So setting up is better with a chat out in the deck. So right now we're doing water. This water deck is also really good. All right, let's see how many Misties. That's one. All right, good. All right, one's tolerable. Anything more than one, I don't really want to mess around with. Our hand's kind of deadish. We don't really have the pieces that we needed. We do have an X-Speed in hand, which is great, so I can switch out if I get a chat it. There's the Erica for some heals, for some longevity. Alright, so we're gonna play. I guess I'll put in my hand over there. There's another Snivy Pokeball. Okay, hopefully. Alright, so we didn't get the Celebi. That's fine. At least we have that. We can't evolve yet. We don't have a superior. My hope is my research is going to be good. I'm not going to invest energy into the... I have a feeling he might get knocked out, if he does have Starmie in hand, so I'm going to invest into the other one. And then I'm just going to skip and enter turn. Yeah, this deck's broken. They need to redo Superior's text, I think, in order to balance the game. But to be fair, like the thing is, like it still is like it's still a coin flip, right? Like a lot of people are saying Misty is broken. Like it either pops off, or you get a couple energies, or does nothing. So like in terms of game, see, yeah. So he did evolve into Starmie, so I'm glad I invested that energy back into the other one. This is a problem though, because this means like right now his deck is just hyper aggressive. I mean, he's already set up like swinging for 90 every 2 turns. So let's see if we can get out of this. There's the chat. He has 2 cards in hands though. He still has 1 retreat cost. So I'm gonna Professor's Research. There's the red card and there's the superior. Alright, so 90, 80. Alright, so we'll evolve. We'll X speed out. Alright. So we can retreat. Chat goes out. It will die, however, my Servine won't die. I do have the superior, but the thing is, I don't have, and superior's retreat costs 2. So I think I'm gonna red card him to ensure I get 3 cards to draw. He's already set up, you know, so there's nothing really he really needs to pop off. Maybe some missies for an Articuno or anything. And then I'm gonna Mimic in hopes that I get into Celebi. Right? So China dies next turn. Servine goes out. Okay, so no Celebi. It's not looking too good, honestly. There's the other Articuno. I think I concede. I think he's just too far ahead. His board is like too developed, right? There's a Sabrina. Yeah, we concede at that point. After the Sabrina, that was like way too much. All right, so we had like a terrible starting hand. There's nothing we could really do at that point. So like, you know, like Celebi is like beatable, you know, like so that's what I'm saying. Like that was like an older deck and it like beat this one. I want to see if like the Articuno deck still works on like ladder. Like it's just Articuno. I'm pretty sure it's like stronger than the Celebi deck. Because any deck with like a 3 evolution line, it's always going to need time to set up. And you know, it's just that time for setup, any hyper aggressive deck is usually going to take the game away. Alright, going second's good for us. And we have the Celebi. Alright, we're just going to throw Celebi out front first. So we get to develop energy first, and we get to attack first. So that's 2 coin flips. And then we're running... Okay, so this is the deck, actually. I wanted to... That's pretty cool art. I like that. It's somehow adorable. This is like what the Moltres, Salandit Poison, Arcanine EX deck. Okay, so he decides to switch it out. That's fine. Really upset, like Fire didn't really get that much support. You know, didn't really get that great of Pokemon. It got like more mid-rangey. So there's another Celebi. I mean, that's not what I meant to say. I meant to say that burn effects didn't come into the game. Like status effects didn't come. Confusion or anything like that. I think we invest in the Celebi. And then hope for a... something to draw. Okay, so he didn't get his Moltres out at first, so he's gonna be like a little slow. But I'm wondering if like the poison is gonna be a factor in this game. By the way, I think they got this backwards, right? Like it feels better if this poisons and the second evolution actually does extra damage if it's poisoned. Salazzle, you know? Alright, so there's the research. I don't need to heal anything. I can do this. There's the red card and the Snivy. Alright, so there's another Snivy, which is cool. still one. I think we switch out. We don't have the X speed in hand. Or maybe next turn. Yeah, we'll invest next turn because we might be able to draw. Because it's already set up. Arcanine EX does one-hit KO Celebi just naturally. It does 20 damage to itself, so hopefully I can get an X speed would be great because then I could hit for 150 if I get all coin flips, or research into. Okay, Superior is even better. So all right, yeah. So yep, perfect. That was like the perfect draw. All right, so we are going to retreat into Celebi. We do Superior. Oh, so that's 4 coin flips. We still have to get lucky on this. Alright, so that's not good. That's not good. That's not good. That's terrible. Oh, man. Oh, man. I got duped. I guess this deck is beatable. And like the reason I wanted to play this deck, like I wanted to find out like its weaknesses. Right? So it finally gets this Moltres. A little too late. After this, we are going to skip into the Pikachu deck that I've been building. It's a little wonky, but it just needs a little bit of refinement. Hopefully you guys can help out a little bit. Alright, so I do lose. It does do 20 damage to itself. Still has 3 energy. 1 prize point. I can't accelerate mana. I can't heal. Is it a Sabrina? Would be wonderful. Right, now it's too late because of Oak. Maybe I can X speed into something. It's bulkier. That doesn't help either. No, I just lose. There's nothing I could do. Alright, so 0 for 2. Celebi is not a good deck. Not a good deck. Nah, it's good. I just had poor hands. And going against relatively better people. More aggressive decks. I still want to get some like content on this deck. You know, I feel like that's like pretty important. Alright, yeah, everything looks good. But yeah, I definitely just want to start doing all-around Pokemon stuff instead of just Pokemon Pocket. Like, I really do enjoy this game. You know, it's a nice little, like, relaxing, chill game to get into. And I love exploring Pokemon meta. Now, if I really wanted to, like, dive deep into the actual card game, I do the normal TCG, but it's just, like, so far along, right? Like, there's so many sets and, like, so many different cards. Like, I'd have to really, like, hunker down and, like, try and learn everything. But this, like, you know, I gotta jump on it as soon as it came out. So I was, like, able to, you know, pick up the game and, like, learn all the cards and what they do and, you know, establish myself, like, from day one. So, you know, as the game grows and the community grows, like, being able to get ahead of the people who are just, like, starting is pretty good, you know? Like, it's always good to, like, start a game, like, in the very beginning. Just like myself and the normal Pokemon. Alright, so we got our 2 Celebis, we got our Chowix, to refresh our hand. They're not... They also, like, put everything down, and they only have 3 cards in hand now, too. So that's good for us, because the chances of a Misty being in hand is... Okay, well, there's the research, but they can't Misty this turn then, which is fine. But yeah, I want to explore, like, the other Pokemon games. I haven't played, like, Pokemon Black. That's the only game I haven't played. Well, I guess... like Black and White, and then Black and White 2, right? That's like the sequel to it. Also curious, like I never really looked into the history of Pokemon Black and White, and I'm curious as to what it is actually about. Alright, so we definitely X speed, because we want to, the point is like to set up, right? So he has 3 cards in hand. I only have 2. I still need a Snivy and a Superior. So, instead of vesting into Celebi, I'm actually going to Mimic here, right? Because then I could draw 3 more cards and hopefully get the hand that I need to set up. So, there's Superior, there's Erica for heals, and another Erica for heals. So, I just need the one out of the 2. So, yep. Snivine. Snivine. Okay, so he researches. So he will knock out the Chatot. I do have heals, so I'm not afraid that Celebi gets down too low. I have 2 Ericas. So there's that. There's a Servine, sorry, Snivine. There's a Servine. I commit an energy. He only hits for 90. And by next turn, I'll have 4 coin flips to knock him out. It's still a very close game. There's not much he could do. So he's going to invest into his Tentacruel on the back end. So he hits for 90. I go down to 40. Unfortunately, actually, now that I think about it, I have to knock him out or else I am hurt. Oh, I should have got the full art one. It's much pretty. Okay, so I need to knock him out now. If I don't get 3 heads, then it's game over. But we're going to believe in the heart of the cards. Or heart of the coin flip. There's 1. There's 2. Alright, nice. Alright, cool. So we knock out Starmie. We get our 2 prize points. that was so clutch. That was so important. We got that. Desktop audio. Okay, cool. Okay, yeah, I was just about to say, like, the only way he can come back is he pulls out Starmie, switches out, and Misty's. But it doesn't look like it. So he decides to leaf into Articuno. It makes sense, it's bulkier. So that gives me the chance to, like, heal up my Celebi to full health. Okay. Nice. Nice. That ability is really good. Like, let's just say something is about to die. Let's just, for instance, you have an Articuno and it's about to die, and you have another. To just, like, being able to move all your energies from the active Pokemon by switch, and then you switch out, and then move all the energies back from the bench Pokemon to the active Pokemon is so good. All right, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna heal up, nice and healthy. Puts us out of range from Blizzard, and then we should be able to get it. I mean, we need 3 out of the 6 that we get. Yeah, okay, so he concedes. Cool, GG's. Live chat. Alright, there we go. Live chat. Much better. Participants. Okay, cool. So next game. We have a long way to go, guys. Long way to go. Battle. Going second's good. Sorry, I was reading a crazy chat. Crazy text message. Alright, so we just stick out with Celebi. Hopefully Oak goes into a Snivy. That'd be cool. We are fighting. Okay, so this is the deck. Oh, cool. He's got it flared. Very cool. Nice. I don't know. What do you guys think about, like, flaring everything? I just kind of want to wait until, like, trades. Like, I'm curious as to what... I have a big feeling, like, when it comes to trading, they're going to cap it off at a certain amount a day. I think it'll be from friend to friend. I don't think it'll be a wonder trade. Maybe they'll add a wonder trade, you know, like a wonder trade and a like friend trade, right, with like codes and stuff. All right, so there's okay, so we have everything we need really. We just need to get there with evolutions. Does this warrant a card draw? Do I want to card draw is the question. Do I, because it kind of forces a red card if he plays it, but I don't think this deck plays red card, to be fair. Alright, so there's a Chattet, but Chattet isn't really needed right now, to be honest, because we have everything that we need in hand. We're all set up. It's literally just for the setup, like in the beginning of the game, when your hand is kind of weak and you don't really have everything that you need. Yep, so we end turn. So next turn we can start hitting, unless he Sabrina's, in which I'll X-speed and switch back into Celebi. We do have weakness disadvantage, but okay, so this is a good one, right? This is the new one. No, this is the old one. So it hits for 60 and Giovanni 70. So he could technically hit me. Alright, so there's a problem. I have to... So I am going to decide to switch out, because I don't think I can get the 2 coin flips. I'll switch out into Chattet. We have everything we need, so I don't want to use its ability. I'm just going to load up on Celebi for the next turn, when I have 3 energies attached to it, and or technically 6 then, with Superior. Honestly, I feel like there are a lot of like 3-stage evolution cards like in the meta right now, so running red card is pretty important. Like as soon as you see the second evolution, you know, I pop red card pretty hard, you know. But to be honest, like, alright, so there's the Blaine, so he's gonna knock out my Chattet. Or is he going to... No, okay, so you can't Sabrina. So it's also like a good, I guess it's a good Pokemon just to kind of take some damage. Now the issue is, the Ninetales also is a big threat, because with Blaine it one-hit KOs my thing. Also, if he has another Rapidash in hand, that's perfect. That's exactly what I need. I was just about to say I needed Erica on the pull. So yeah, we kind of just pop off now, and then we went. But yeah, so I was very confused, like when the cards got released. You know, I was reading all of them. Technically, this shouldn't synergize, because Superior says each... Alright, so, wait, hold on. Provides 2 leaf energy attached. For each 1 grass energy attached, it provides 2 energy. Right? Now, flip a coin for Celebi EX says flip a coin for every energy attached. So, technically, the extra energy produced by Superior is not an attached energy, so it shouldn't synergize. I don't know if there's like other cards in like the TCG, like the actual TCG, that says the same, but allows you to use like buffs like this, like, or abilities like this. However, I feel like technically they shouldn't work together. You know, I feel like it would be better for the game if it didn't. You know, it's only beneficial to, let's just say, like a Venusaur EX that needs 4 energy. Now you only need 2 energy to invest to it, right? So yeah, I was just really confused by the wording, and how it didn't really how it works, you know. So I can't do anything because of Vulpix. Okay, so we enter. I don't know why I invested energy into Snivy, but that's fine. Yeah, you know, so like the wording is funny, right? Because technically the extra energy are just they're provided by the ability. They're not. I haven't attached them. Technically, I've only attached 3, so it should only flip for 3 turns. So they win, I think, right? Yeah. Damn it! I wasn't paying attention. Alright, we have to focus and eat some good games for this. We have to focus. Also, guys, I'm going to be starting to plan or schedule my streams. I know just like going randomly into streaming is not necessarily good. You know, one, you know, for people that are interested in joining the stream from the get-go, you know, you can hang out and chat, right? You can hang out and chat a little bit, and then from there, the countdown starts. So, yep. So, super stoked to do more Pokemon stuff. Gonna start playing some Pokemon games. Alright, so we have our chat. Cool, awesome. There's a Snivy, and we don't have Celebi or Servine. So this is why Chatouts in the deck. It is a great setup card. Like, you dump your hand, right? Oh god, if he has Ralts, I'm scared. Alright, great. So we have to set up faster than him. So this is actually a great... Okay, so we actually have everything, but we don't have Celebi. We can't do anything, so we just end the turn. Hopefully we pull... If we top deck a Celebi, then chat is just like fodder. But like in this situation, right? We don't have Celebis. Let's just say we don't have a Servine in hand. Celebi's great because, you know, look, he's gonna Pokeball. He's probably, you know, he already researched. He has 4 cards in hand. After we dump everything, if we can, you know, like if you end up like dumping some basic Pokemon and then just refilling your hand with pieces that you need for the combo, it's really strong. All right, so there's the other superior. All right, no. So I will evolve, right? I will attach an energy. He has 3 cards in hand. I know it looks stupid, right? But we have no Celebi. He's starting to set up his Mewtwo. So we kind of have to mimic, right? And I want a new card draw because we only need 1 superior. We already have Servine, right? We need a superior and a Celebi. And so Pokeball pulls something else out. We drop these 2, and then we refill our hand. So, you know, it's still good. Alright, so what, I get red carded. Thank you. That's exactly what I needed. Alright, so he still survives. We put Celebi. And we put Chatot just in case he's Sabrina's. Right? And we invest our energy into the Celebi, right? We have 1 card in hand. And we refill our hand. Pretty dope. Pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie, I love it. And the Pokeball pulls the Pokeball 100% pulls the other Celebi, which is cool. So we have a good chance of knocking out the Mewtwo next turn. So that goes away. He unfortunately gets a prize point, so we have to make sure this kills it because he has no other energy invested and he didn't pop off with Gardevoir. We do have heals, but that doesn't do anything for us. So we'll get the other Celebi going because Superior's ability doesn't stack. Now this gives us 4 flips. We need 3 out of the 4 flips in order to kill Mewtwo EX. Also, like, a still very strong deck. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I want to go into the old decks to see if, like, it beats the meta. But it seems like the meta kind of already settled a little bit. I feel like, all right, so we need all 3. 1, 2, 3. Nice. So lucky. To be fair, even though it is a strong deck, it is all, like, up to luck, right, with the coin flips. But, I mean, that's pretty strong. I remember day 1, I got 2 of the immersive arts, like, from pack to pack, so I just built this deck right away. It did have Delmise instead, but it didn't need Delmise, you know, like, Delmise does do chip damage, but I feel like setting up the Pokemon is a lot better, so that warrants, I don't want him to do some shenanigans. That's fine, because I can heal for 50 anyway, and he has no, So, I need a I need a X speed. There it is. Nice. Nice. And I should be able to take it from here. Yep, so that's 6 coin flips. So there's not 1, there's not 2, there's not 3. Dude. I guess I deserve that. Terrible. See, so like it isn't like the best deck, honestly. I think it's just like really cool because it hits for it has potential to hit for like so much damage, you know. And it's not like one of those situations where if you hit tails it stops, like Lickitung or Eevee, or I mean basically any other attack. All right, so we do get to heal up for 50, and then we should be able to knock out this this Mewtwo that doesn't want to perish. So that's 8 flips. I mean, we should. Come on. All right, so there's 1. All right, let's see how high we can get. All right, nice. It's like 250. So strong, so strong. GG's. Sorry, guy. Sorry, but I have to climb the ladder. I'm getting 45 wins today. Keep on going, keep on going. I got level 30, which I'm pretty excited about. Dude, I feel like level 29 to 30 was like the longest climb for like a level. And it's only gonna get worse. 1,000. I wonder if we should take a look at flaring some stuff that I know I'll never get. Yeah, why not? Let's take a look at some flaring. Some flaring action. What's a card I have a stupid amount of? 11 Parises is Pincers. You know, I do like Lilligant a lot. I feel like I should flare Lilligant. Boop. My collection for the original 216 cards, or 226 cards, still isn't finished. So, what's this now? Ooh, cool. That's cute. So I have 8. Okay, so I still have playset. Ooh, I wonder if you could trade flared Pokemon cards for like higher value cards, like what you need to complete the set. So I still have 6, so this can go to nice. I do have 3 Celebes too, which is pretty dope. I might. Nah, I don't want to flare Celebes. I'm gonna save that for trades, just straight out trades. And 4, and this brings me down to a playset, right? Yeah, this brings me down to a playset. Oh, and it has like little petals all around. All right, cool. I think that's also an achievement, like to fully flare like a Pokemon card. I believe. I'm not too sure, but we'll see shortly. Cool. So that's flared. Perfect. I can't obtain any more flare. Can I pick one? Okay, so it's picked now, right? It should be. It doesn't matter, honestly. Like, I could care less about it. All right, so back into it. Sorry, guys. I'm just like really curious as to. Let's see, missions. Deck. What's this? Okay, yeah. I want to check out the new Gyarados too. Looks pretty strong. still want to get some. So we got one, two, probably like another game with the Celebi deck to get like some good content. I mean, to be fair, like this deck is good, but it's like easily countered, right? Any deck that's more aggressive and faster, because it does need time to set up, is better. The Blaine decks are really strong because they one-hit KO Celebi, like a lot of the Pokemon which with minimal energy requirements, and maybe one evolution on top of that, right? Like Ponyta into Rapidash with Blaine, one-hit KOs. Flareon also, by the way, one-hit KOs Celebi. I'm working on this anti-Celebi deck, but it doesn't seem like they're out there anymore. I think people are just tired of playing it or playing against it. Okay, so we don't get to go. So we went first. See, like this deck can probably beat Celebi because it's just so aggressive. Like in two of his turns, he'll be able to attack for 90. And I won't even be set up. So I can't switch out. And or do I want to switch out so I can get the pieces going? Yeah. Maybe next turn. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see what he does first. So he researches. And he draws 2 cards. Pokeballs. Okay. Alright, so he does have his 1 energy. He's using Electrode. Now, so I don't have anything really going for me. Next turn I'm going to take 90, and I can't even knock him out with 2 energy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch out. Alright. Chaddock does die right away, but hopefully with this Mimic... Actually, I don't even need red card, right? So I don't want red card into the deck. He already has 3 cards in hand, so I'm guaranteed to draw 3. I just don't want to shuffle red card and draw it again, right? Because, I mean, he set up Pikachu, right? He's just going to hit with Pikachu the whole entire time. So I draw 3. And hopefully, I get some pieces for my setup. Our Pokeball, potentially. Great. Alright, so we got card draw. So it's much better than the other hand that I had before. Unfortunately, I don't have much time because Pikachu is very fast. Okay, so he researches. Okay. Electrodes, Substrika is dangerous too because it can snipe. So hits for 90. I can tank 2 hits, but I also have an Erica. So at 90 goes on to 40. Okay, so that doesn't help. So I can take 1 hit. I heal. Where's the X speed? The thing I can do is maybe grab another Chatot. And there's a Snivy. Okay. Draw the research. There's a Servine, there's a Chat. Nice. Okay, so I'm gonna invest energy into Celebi. I'm gonna X speed so Chatot dies, and I go down to 1 prize card. Right? That's correct. Because I lose 2, you know. I want to keep this as healthy as possible. Sabrina punishes me a lot here. But I'm going to be able to maybe kill the Pikachu. If it all pans out. Like, I really need to draw another research. So I can get Servine, Superior out. I think that'll definitely help. So Celebi comes back out. I'm probably going to draw into another Celebi, though, unfortunately. Yeah, see? The master of calling it. Alright, so that's not bad. I can still survive this. I'm sorry, dude. I almost put on the wrong Pokemon. So this goes here. That evolves. I hit always. I take 90. I go down to 40. All right, so one goes off. That's also good. I have a really good chance of killing it next turn, and I can heal. I need a researcher or superior. He might Sabrina if he runs it. Does this deck run Sabrina? Yeah, of course it does. Yeah. Okay, so there's Sabrina. Forces me to put out the non-energized Celebi. I'll take 90. It's fine. It's not the end of the world. His Electrode's ready to hit 2 for 70 as well. So we get on to 40. There's a superior. Oh, dude, that was so clutch. So I always do this. I always retreat. Dude, what a top deck. Dude, what a top deck. Insane. Insane. Alright, and then we have 4 coin flips to kill this Pikachu. Alright, cool. Should work. But still all based on luck. It's not the best deck in the world. I don't think. Oh, see, there you go. See, exactly. You know, didn't even knock out that Pikachu with 4 coin flips. It is like a top tier deck. I wouldn't say it's S tier though, because it's based on luck and it takes time to set up. Like we got really lucky with top decks, yeah, it didn't turn out our way. We got lucky with top decks. If we didn't grab those top decks, then it would have been terrible. How do I say live chat? Okay, so we're down to 40. That's not good. He's 90, he hits for 70, so we switch out, right? He used both Sabrinas. Unfortunately, we just need... Yeah, we just have to do the one. I mean, this still hits for 2. So we just need 1 heads. Alright, cool. Nice. It's for 70. Even Giovanni doesn't get there. I think we got this in the bag. It's still close. It's still very close. He forces Sabrina. I guess I just put out Superior. What else? What else can get him there? Paralyzation? He could stall? Nah, that's not gonna do it. No, that's not gonna do it. Alright, cool. But we're still like, oh, nice, dude. Nice top deck, dude. Erica, you gotta be kidding me. He's probably so mad. Yeah, so it doesn't matter. This one's healthier now. I didn't have to waste an energy. I was about to retreat. So this goes for 4. We should be able to knock it out. Okay, we're not one. We need one more. No, one more. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. How did we just lose that with 4 coin flips? Oh, dude, that's so disappointing. I don't know what to say. I just don't know what to say. Yeah, well, at least want to get one more win. And then we'll kind of figure it out from there. Yeah. Kind of go on from there. No emblems. He's got no emblems. Ooh, he's not running any emblems. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. We have a Snivy. Boop. Can I even see that on my stream? Heart? No. Goes there. Pew. Alright, cool. Now I was just testing some things out, guys. Alright. Alright, so... Alright, so we start with the Snivy. Alright, Articuno deck. Is this the Articuno? Okay, no, it's the... Okay, I was about to say, it's like, I thought it was just like the Articuno deck, or it's just Articunos. Alright, so we kind of got like a good hand. Always use Pokeball first, because you thin out your deck, pulling the basic out. There's a chat. Nice, and we still have the X-Speed in hand. It's pretty dope, not gonna lie. We will research to see if we get all the pieces we need. If not, we'll X-Speed and chat it. And, okay. We still don't have a Celebi, though. He has 3 cards in the hand. So, let's switch out, right? We do have a research next turn, so it's fine. So, I'm not gonna, like, invest into chat it using Mimic. But the cool thing is we get to kind of like dump our hand, right? And then refill it. Now, if he researches too, exactly, like they always do, then he gets up to 5. And if he doesn't dump anything out, we get 4 core draws. Okay, so there's... Dude, Psyduck also... Dude, I went against this Psyduck deck the other day, and it was terrible, dude. Your opponent can't use any supporters. I couldn't do anything. Alright, so there's the Pokeball. Alright, so we got plenty of draw, so I'm not worried about it. I'm hoping that this Pokeball pulls out a Celebi. If not, the research should. Okay, so there's the Celebi. And then we research. Drawing 2. There's a Superior. Another one. I feel like he's not gonna have anything there in hand, so let's just invest energy into the Celebi in hopes that I can actually no, because I don't want to Mimic, right? And you know what, he dies, he buys me time to actually Jadet is fodder for the setup, basically, you know, like, and just in case like I have nothing in my hand, I can always use Mimic. If not, I just like you know, invest into setting up Celebi and Superior. Because like the other iteration of this deck is like with Delmise, right? And Delmise is just like chip damage, and sometimes you just really can't pull what you need, even though with like Pokeballs and Professor's researches, sorry. So we just let... I mean, we take 10 on everything on the back end, which is fine. But that still gives us another chance, and we have heals anyway, so we're good. I'm sitting very comfortable with this. Like, I'm not gonna try and like pop off with Celebi too early, right? Because it does need setup, and that's like the point of me adding chat it, is like to set everything up. But in this game we didn't need it because we drew everything that we need, so no reason to. So it dies, bring out Celebi, and we should be very comfortable to sweep the game from here. That's really cool with all the full arts too. I got very lucky pulling packs, like 2 immersive Celebis. We don't need to. He didn't really do anything. Yes, that's fine. Like speed. All right, so just hit. Coin flips, tails, heads, tails, heads, tails, heads, 150. Cool. All right, knocked out. And he should concede. He has nothing invested in the bench except for 1 energy for thing. And the next turn I hit for 8. Yeah, see, concedes. Cool, good game. Nice climb. $13. Dude, I forgot how long this takes. I kind of want to do this. Alright, we'll do another game with Celebi, and then we'll get into... actually, you know what? Let's just switch now. I think that's like 3 wins we got with the Celebi deck. No, alright, so I have to set up the... Hold on, let me get the graphic here. Yeah, this is the one. Alright, cool. So we got a Raichu deck. Yep, it's using the new Raichu, and the new Pikachu. I was like working on this deck, like I'm not gonna say at work, but like while I was working, I wasn't streaming. I was working on this deck a little bit. It just had the mouse. It had the mice in it. It had Detonate and everything. Because I just wanted to see how Detonate is. It's decent, you know, but like it really is just like chip damage and stall. I switched Detonate out for a Zapdos because I rather have another threat on board. And then also just like the Pikachu EX because it's just good, you know, like 2 energy, 90 damage, you can't go wrong. But the main bulk of the deck is the Raichu. So what we're doing ideally is we're setting up Pikachu and Raichu on the back end. Loading up on energies on Pokemon here, hitting with Zapdos and or Pikachu EX as the active Pokemon, right? 90 damage there, 20 damage there. If we get the 3, what was it? Is it Thunder? Is it Thunder, the 3 when you flip 3 coins? I believe so. And then if they're usually like switching out Pokemon at that point, right? And then once they have a weak back row and a weak front row because Pikachu EX, you know, they just do a lot of switching. We switch out our active Pokemon with Raichu, and we just kind of nuke their side of the field. So it's worked. It could use some tweaking. I don't know about Sabrina's and stuff. You know, it doesn't really matter if I'm like the end game is like the hit with Raichu and kind of like weaken everything. I was contemplating about blues because like they have like Pikachu and Raichu's have really weird breakpoints, and even Zapdos at like 120 and 140, right? So that minus 10 damage might be like super useful and super crucial. It just might be that 10 damage that gives me another turn to pop off. But so far it's been doing pretty well. Like I'm pretty cool with this deck. I'm really happy about it. It hurts Celebi decks a lot because it threatens Snivies and gets them to low HP, you know. So yeah, it's pretty good. Now he's running the Melmetal and new Pidgeot deck, so I don't want to invest into a another. Sorry, he's already got Melmetal out, so I don't really want to invest into putting another bench Pokemon because the new Pidgeot EX does extra damage per Pokemon on the opponent's side of the bench, which one hit KOs like pretty much everything. So I kind of wanted to get that out of here. However, my Pikachu EX also does less damage. And this is already minus 20, right? Yeah. So I'm contemplating. But he has no, and it still takes 3 energy, so I think I'm like sitting pretty comfortable. I might Sabrina next turn to force something out. I can one-hit KO because a Pidgeot is gonna be Oh, so he doesn't have the EX one. Okay, I thought he was running the EX because that one's really strong. And decides to heals Metal. He's probably gonna dry off, which is fine because then I can get Raichu out, right? And then I can start hitting his bench. So I'm gonna Surge, juice up my Raichu. And then I think I might even... No, wait, hold on. First... No, I can't Sabrina and Surge at the same time. Yeah, so we're just gonna do this, right? We're just gonna Surge. Move all our energy to Raichu. And then start threatening their whole entire board with nukes. So, Metal doesn't have enough time to add energies to hit me for 120. It doesn't, like, one-hit KO me, but it's so slow. Alright, so there's the 20 HP. So, maybe I do Sabrina next turn. I'm going to start investing energy into thing. And, again, like, Raichu is only one prize card, so if it does die, it's not a problem. Like, then I can start investing energy into Pikachu or Zapdos, and then kind of clean up, the last Pokemon for whatever prize points I need. So one Pikachu, I have things. Do I Sabrina? Because he one-hit KOs my Raichu anyway. And this has weakness. I chip damage it at least. Yeah, I think I Sabrina here. Yeah, I definitely Sabrina here. Because Pikachu EX will always one-hit KO Metal. At least I can get ahead in prize points is like my thinking right now. Yeah, he decides to take his Pidgey out. That's fine, you know. Giga Shock. Okay, so even in the bench, I was always wondering about that. I was wondering if it was only active or in the bench as well. So that's really good. So he's down, he kills Thing, but then I kill his Metal, and then these two Pokemon are in KO range of Pikachu EX. So drives off. Let's see. Did he use any? Did he use any thing? No. Okay. So do Zapdos? I mean, if he has Giovanni, like my thinking there was like if he has Giovanni, then you know it is whatever. Yeah, okay. So there you go. So he was always gonna one-hit KO something, but then you know my Pikachu comes out and it should be able to kill him. Yeah, okay. So there's that, and I just win. And just kind of take the game from there. Do I want to take it like no, I do it safer, right? Yeah, because he has 2 prize points already. Yeah. Alrighty then. Alright, so I definitely Pokeball into my other basic Pikachu. Bonk. And I mean, the most he could do really is just kind of nothing. Nothing. I just win. Yeah, I like this deck. It's cool. It's like a lot of, you know, moving around energy with Lieutenant Surge, nuking their side, doing high damage really fast with Pikachu EX. I mean, even like baby Pikachu, like the basic Pikachu. You know, sometimes if you got a full bench, like it does work. You know, early game, only early game. You know. But really, you want to keep that alive to, you want to keep that alive to evolve into Raichu. $10.27. Gotta get going. Yeah, I would have loved to I would have loved to like have the Pikachu like playmat with everything, and then have a at Detonate, Detonate in this deck too, because it'd just be the most adorable game state ever, with Detonates and Pikachu's everywhere. But I mean, I used Detonate and it just wasn't that great, to be fair. All right, here's a Celebi deck, Snivy and what is this? What is he doing? Eevee. What does he run with Eevee, or does he just run the Eevee? Alright, so let's see what we can do. We definitely... Okay. So this is like the true testament to see if this deck pops off against this one. Alright, so he doesn't get to attack first. I should have done Zapdos. So I will Pokeball. The thing is he has the heals, right? So that's scary. Alright, I'm just gonna go all out and different instead of having... Maybe sure I have to. No, I have to hit hard. I have to hit hard with this deck. He should switch out right now, because I win the race. He doesn't have time to set up Superior. Right? He's just turn next turn 2, 4. Yeah, I mean he could technically if he has Servine now, then he could technically set up. Okay, so he doesn't. So yeah, I win the race no matter what. There's the Raichu, but I'm not worried about that right now. I just want to kill this Celebi so it's gone. So unfortunately, Eevee's still a threat because the continuous steps is still. I've seen it hit like for pretty hard, honestly. Alright, so he does decide to heal. It's still within range. There's the other Celebi, and he still doesn't have Servine. If you were listening, QDrax E, put, or if you ever see this, like put Chatot in your deck instead of Eevees. It helps you refill your hand after you dump your hand, and you get everything you need for your combo, right? Alright, so I'm going to start investing into the other Pikachu. A potion. Keep it nice and healthy. Alright. So yeah, like I don't know why people are complaining. Like, yeah, it is a good deck. I wouldn't say it's like complete S tier because it takes time to set up, and all you need is just like an aggressive deck, you know. Like even now, see, like he didn't get Servine. He doesn't have any of the pieces he needs. Maybe he has some heals to like prolong a little bit, but other than that, like it's not the deck that's like controlling the meta. To be fair, right? It's just a new good deck that in the beginning you didn't really know how to play against because you're like seeing like 200, 300, 400 damage. But it doesn't mean it's the best thing out there. So he hits for what, 100 next turn. He may kill my Pikachu EX. He may not. Even if he does get Superior, even if he had Superior, it's not like guaranteed, you know, to hit. Actually, I should have Sabrina there. I didn't know what I was thinking. I was too busy trying to explain that this deck isn't scary. But yeah, you know, it's like it's not the end of the world. So now it's just too late, you know. Yeah, Sabrina would have. Yeah, so he concedes. See, there you go. You know, like if it doesn't get set up, just like everything else, just like Charizard EX. If Charizard EX doesn't get set up with Moltres, then it's just a bad deck, you know. So far, 2-0 with the Pikachu deck, though, I must say. Pretty impressive. Alrighty, Flying. What was this guy's name? Flying. Hold on. So what, we got Zapdos. All right, we got Zapdos out. All right, cool. So we can build up our Pikachu in the back and Zapdos and switch energies later. Flying. Did I read it right? Flying Corsican. All right, I thought it was something else. Yeah, we always research here. All right, so he's also running the Celebi deck, right? And there's the Pikachu, and then we can surge and nuke their whole entire side again. Like I said before, like the Celebi deck is good, guys. It is good. Is it the best? No. It's based off luck, and if you set it up properly, just like any other deck. Like Charizard EX is only good if you pop off with Moltres, right? U2 EX takes time to set up if you don't get Gardevoir going, you know. But some decks I think are better, mid-rangey decks, like, you know, or like what I'm doing right now, you know, minimal energy cost, and you have Lieutenant Surge to move things around to the Raichu, right? I think it's just more efficient. He's running the version with Delmise. I run the version with Chatot, because it is able to not necessarily soak up damage, but give you everything you need very fast in order to pop off. So like Delmise is high HP and he does some chip damage. However, I prefer to do this, right? So all you really need to do is just switch, right? So he's wasted a turn. Either he brings out his Snivy, loses a Snivy, he's only down to one Snivy. Yeah, exactly. So then we'll evolve the Raichu. We'll start pecking away. And the cool thing is, like, Raichu and Zapdos together, right? You invest into Zapdos' Thundering Hurricane, right? And then if they start to switch out, like, the Pokemon, or they're weak, you know. See, right now, it's 50. Raichu hits him for 20, blah, blah, blah. You know, he'll chip away at Snivy eventually. So he's trying to get Celebi active. He decides to Sabrina. I do have no X speed. So he's going to start chip damaging. Hopefully I can research or Pokeball into a Pikachu EX, because Pikachu EX outraces this deck. So it's just baby Pikachu. That's fine. We're going to do this, right? And then I'm hoping I get a potion. Right, keep him healthy. And I'm hoping I can Surge next turn to kind of like catch him off guard. He has to get Snivy or Superior in order for the retreat cost to be good. Alright, so he does like heal back up. That's fine. So next turn I definitely add energy and I Surge. Right, and starting to like chip away at them. He can add an energy. Unfortunately, I'm in range of like getting knocked out by Celebi if he adds energy into Delmise and retreats. But let's see. So we do this. We Lieutenant Surge to add the last energy for Giga Shock, and we just start nuking their back row. If he does get dangerously close, I could always switch out. I do have another Surge to if I get another Pikachu or Raichu going. So this threatens Superior in hand. Okay, so there's the other Raichu. I wonder, do I X speed and switch out into the healthier one? Because it can survive 2 hits from you can survive 2 hits from thing. Oh, I can't because I already researched. Okay, so that was a bad idea. Do I knock out? Alright, so if I force a research, or if I force a, I'm sorry, if I force a switch with Sabrina, does he want to bring out his? I think I always Sabrina in that situation, right? Yep. I think I always Sabrina in that situation. I want to do some damage to this. It does survive. It just needs 2. If he adds another energy, he has 4 chances for 50 damage. He needs 2 out of the 4. Decides to heal back to 70. There's the superior, so you got 6 chances. Watch him beat me now. It's 5 chances. 10 chances. 8, no, 8 flips. Needs 2, which he's gonna get. Like, odds are he'll get it. And there's 1. There's 2. Watch him only get 2. I was about to say. Alright, so there's 250. He just wins at this point, I think. I mean, you know, we'll go. We'll just play it out. But I'm pretty sure he wins. It's just too beefy. Where's the EX? Alright, that's actually pretty good. I mean, if I survive 2 turns, I can knock out the... Actually, if he misses 10 flips, if he needs 3 out of he needs 3 out of the 10 in order to kill me. So he's 5. He gets 10 flips. Let's see how many he gets. He needs 3. I don't think we're gonna make it, guys, but it'd be pretty cool. I hope. Okay, so that's good. That's good. 1, 2. Oh man. Not even close. Not even close. Ah, GG. Well, what can you do? Anyway, so next game. But yes, very stoked. I'm going to continue to do Pokemon Pocket content. You know, I really like the game. But I feel like playing old school Pokemon games. It got me in the spirit, if you will. So, yeah, I'm going to start with, I guess I should just start with Red and make like a complete series of going through all the games. But honestly, like I haven't played like, I don't know, like the ROMs, the ROM hacks, or the like Nuzlocks, or like the challenges. Like they're cool. Adds different like aspects to the game, but I miss like replaying the actual game, right? We'll see how it goes. Like I just want to start with playing like the original game, right? I've never played Black. That's the only Pokemon game I've ever played, or Black and White too, because I just kind of like skipped that era of Pokemon. But every other Pokemon game I've played, the most recent one, Scarlet Violet, Sun and Moon, X and Y, Sword and Shield. Played all of them. Played every single Pokemon game. Alright, so this is a good hand anyway. Zapdos, so he sleeps, blah, blah, blah. Alright, so... I'm gonna Starmie, Articuno, Wigglytuff. Does he run Wigglytuff though? I don't think so. So that's 2... 4. So he decides to Sabrina. Okay, that's fine because I can technically evolve and get out of it next, not this turn, but next turn. If so, he evolves to Starmie. Does he have a Misty? Oh, he doesn't sing because he wants to. I think we switch back out, right? I don't want Pikachu to die, and I don't want to threaten with a Raichu yet. I think that's the correct play. He wasted his Sabrina. He has 1 card in hand, so like the chance of him like having good stuff isn't too crazy. The thing is, if he does have a Sabrina, I mean, he has to either have an X speed or draw a Sabrina to like kill the Pikachu in the back. I guess I should just evolve it. I don't care. I just want to play it safe, you know. All right, so here's the other peck. Cool thing is, Thundering Hurricane is like active next turn. And the Lieutenant Surge in hand feels pretty good. Some healthy Pokemon. They're within like 2 shots of either Articuno or thing. So, all right. So he decides to like spread out. He decides to spread out the thing. I mean, I never Thunder Hurricane here because knowing my luck, knowing my luck, like. It hits all tails, right? So I just knock out the Jigglypuff safely. I bet he Starmies and hits for 90. At that point, if he does hit, you know, I want to switch out into Raichu because I don't want to waste the energies in my Surge in hand, right? And it does like chip damage, does 80 damage to Starmie. To hit. Right? Does he? Did he disconnect? Did he disconnect? Did he decide? It's too... No, okay. Alright, so he hits for 90. I wonder if I ever Thunder Hurricane here. It's a little risky, though, because I need all 3 to hit. I mean, not little risky. It's very risky. Like, I don't think I can get there. Let's see, what does he decide to do? I mean, honestly, like, I would have invested into... Nah, Starmie's good because he has no retreat cost. That's right. Okay, so if like things get, he can switch out for free, basically. I think he's just contemplating whether or not to. What else he can do? He can Sabrina. He can. Misty. Misty is Articuno. Or maybe he did leave. Maybe he did leave. I'm pretty sure he left. Hello. Nah, he left. Alright, he's just like pissed. I mean, it's a tough spot for like both of us, honestly. Like, I'd say like the game is like evenly matched at this point, but I don't know why he didn't, you know, decide not to. I don't know, maybe just lost connection. We'll just finish the game for the sake of finishing the game. There's a Pokeball. Okay, yeah. He left. So sorry you left. My bad. But thank you for the win. All right, we'll do one more. One more game for good content. We'll edit this stuff and we'll post this stuff tomorrow. I don't really have time. I still have to go to bed and wake up early for work, which is awful. You know, work sucks, but you know, what can you do? Hopefully, you guys will like and subscribe so I don't never have to go to work again. But no, only subscribe if you guys are enjoying the content, right? Just a dude playing some Pokemon stuff. That's all there is. All right, so I always start with Pikachu EX in this situation. Also, the other cool thing is like the breakpoint for the damage, right? With this deck, like 120 or 90 for fully benched, obviously Pikachu EX, right? And Raichu with 60 and 20 to the bench, so 90, right? And then to the bench is at 110, right? That knocks out the Starmies, I believe. Wait, are they at 110 or 120? Anyway, with weakness damage applied, right? And you know, like 90 plus 20, 110 damage on the back row. I mean, that's still really good, you know. It's just very consistent. Even 60 damage, like with the Raichu, 80 damage, kills off a lot of like 2-stage Pokemon, 1-stage Pokemon. Gets rid of Jinxes. Yeah. So like the breakpoint for damage, like on this deck, is like it synergizes very well, right? For the Pokemon, especially like this guy. All right, so he's running a Psychic. Does he run He runs Jinx to go to counter Celebi, I believe. So there's the Raichu. We need baby Pikachu still, but we invest into Pikachu EX regardless. Immersive art. So far, the best immersive art I think is like the Charizard. I mean, I don't have one, but I've seen it. All right, so he's running Mew. Okay, that's interesting. I thought he'd run Jinx too, kind of. But yeah, I mean, like honestly, Mew's a good card. It's just your opponent's attacks like aren't really like all the Pokemon's decks, or like his attack will do what 30 if like to a Pikachu EX, right? Because he has no benched electric Pokemon. It's very specific. It really depends on the meta. I think it's a card that's going to be good like in the future. Right now, oh, there's the Pikachu. Right now, it's a little like wonky, right? I don't think people really know what deck to put it in. It's great for mirror matches against like the Mewtwo EX deck, or if people start running colorless Pokemon cards, right? Like Pokemon decks. Like it's good against like Wigglytuffs. It's good against Pidgeot EXs. But in this situation, because it's color type specific, like it doesn't do anything. Also, I did genome hacking another Mew with genome hacking. It doesn't work. It just doesn't let you to do it. Otherwise, you get into this infinite loop. So yeah, it doesn't work. So I don't know if he's running the. So okay, so he budding expert. Okay, yeah. So he fully heals his Mew. He probably has what, a Pidgeot EX, I'm guessing. Yep, there it is. Hits hard for 80, 20. Yeah, so he kills my P. Alright, nice, dude. So this deck is dope. 140. It's for 140. I always do this. Well, that was scary. Dude, he popped off, man. He popped off. He runs Poke Flute, so there's no point. Yeah, I just lose. I don't have Surge. I guess I Sabrina, but even then, you know, it doesn't really do anything. So he hits for 120, right? But if he has Poke Flute, then he kills me. 20. Yeah, it's for 120. If he has Poke Flute, he kills me. Does not have Poke Flute. Okay. Yep. There you go. There it is. Yep. Nice. That's how that deck works. That's good. I also wanted to build a deck like this, but it doesn't have Mew EX. It rather has Dreddington. I'm gonna try and get one more good game in. I kind of want like a game where Raichu kills everything. Yeah, dude, I wasn't expecting that. Like last game, just popped off with everything. So we got the baby Pikachu. All right, we got a research in hand, which is great. Going second is also very good. I think with this deck we just we're going against fire, right? So we just invest into Pikachu in hopes that we draw a Raichu. Normally I'd keep him in the bench if another. No, we do have an XP, so we'll see. We'll see what we draw, honestly. Because the Tail Whip is actually pretty good. Okay, so he popped off with He did it wrong though. You should always Pokeball first and then research because you thin your deck out and get what your evolutions what you need. So we have no Pokeball. Alright, so we research. Alright, so there's the Pokeball. Unless, wait, did he research and then he got the Pokeballs? Then you know, then that's fine. Pokeball. There's a Pikachu EX. So I rather have the Pikachu EX out. So what we'll do is or should we just start chipping with Zapdos? I think we should start chipping with the Zapdos, to be honest. Yeah, we always start chipping with the Zapdos. I don't want no shenanigans, because I know... What is it? I know what the new Rapidash plus Blaine, like one-hit KOs my Pikachu EX, so I don't... Because it hits for 120, right? 90 plus 30, yeah, hits for 120. Or even this, right? 90 plus 30 is also 120. Yeah, exactly. So I just didn't want any shenanigans of them, like, trying to kill my... kill my Pikachu EX. Yeah. That's fine. I think I might switch out. No, I'm not. So this Rapidash scares me. Okay, so we pack. But I don't think it can hit up to 130, right? Because you can only Blaine or Giovanni. You can't do both. What is the new Rapidash? Flip a coin. It does this much damage. I think it's like base A. Alright, exactly. So he evolves. Gets a little more HP. This is the one I'm scared of. Right, so 40 plus 60, right, and then Blaine is 130. So it was basically made to like knock out. This card was made to counter Celebi, right? If you get heads, you do 120. You do 120 damage for weakness against Celebi because it's a grass type Pokemon. Or if you do Blaine, you just knock it out. All right, so there's the Raichu, which is cool. I might chill back on that a little bit. And then I'm just gonna do Thunder and Hurricane. Or should I just nuke everything? Yeah, I should just nuke everything, honestly. Can I? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this is better. Because I could potentially like lose all the coin flips, but this is better. And then I Lieutenant Surge. Gets all the energy. And then I knock out the Ninetales and start chipping away at everything else. Yep, that is much better. So, okay, I thought Rapidash was gonna come out, right? So there's the Blaine. So that hits for 120. Knocks out my Raichu. Potions up. Gets healthy. So there's one Blaine gone, right? So we do not... he's down in energy. He could still Blaine, so I'm gonna put... Zapdos out is better. Technically. Also, maybe investing in the Pikachu too. I know we have one prize card though. Sabrina punches me pretty hard. However, I think... Alright, hold on. Let's do some math. So, Pikachu knocks out Ninetales. He still has one Blaine. If he can't Sabrina Unblaine. This is 100 plus Blaine is 130. So that knockouts the Zapdos. However, I think in every situation, I already used 2 of my X speeds. I think I just always... I don't have XP, so I have to commit the energy into Zapdos anyway. So, and we do have like some heal and maybe some switches to stall. We'll see. We'll see where it goes. I mean, he's basically... The thing is, like, chipping away with Zapdos gives him the time to pop Blaine off, which he probably has right now. No, he doesn't. So he just like 90. Discards the energy. I have 2 potions. Brings it back to 80. Doesn't really do anything. I guess I should have... I guess I retreat here into this one. And I guess I can Sabrina stall out a little bit. You know? So he researches. So he should have Blaine in hand by now. If not, he's gonna draw it in the next couple turns. Does he flip for it? Okay, he flips for it. Tails is good. Actually, Tails is crucial. Because I can heal back up to full health. I definitely misplayed back there with like committing energy into Zapdos, but I think we're slowly getting there anyway. The issue is the Ninetales is scary if he has a Blaine in hand. If he doesn't, I win. If he does, he wins. So it's just like all dependent on if he has Blaine. He researched. The chances he doesn't is like very slim. He probably does. And if he does, then he deserves to win, because honestly, I really like this deck that he plays. It's good, you know? I mean, yeah, the downside is you are discarding energies, which is like brutal, but you know, there's not much you can do about it. It's just the way red works, honestly. Or fire, rather. A little bit of Magic the Gathering come out by calling it mono red. Alright, so he switches. And he will concede. He does not have the Blaine. Okay, awesome. That's really good for me. So yeah, good game. Good game. It was close. Like, you had 2 cards in deck. You should have had it, but you did not. Oh, he Sabrina's. That's fine. I can always commit into an energy to switch out. You know, so that big of a deal. Win anyway. So good game. Good game. He's probably just like, oh, I wonder if he knows, like, he should retreat and then hit for 90. Cool. Nice. Raichu Dex. Raichu Dex. It's a pretty cool card. I think it helps, like, the Pikachu deck a little bit, you know? Yeah, I mean, sniping the bench with everything for 20 is like pretty strong, and I really like it. Like, I think it affects the deck, and then I think it really like forces the opponent to do a lot more decision making of like what to play on the bench, right? You know, so, and with breakpoints and switching out Pokemon, I think it forces them to overthink situations, and you kind of take the game from there. But, yep, so that's it. That's it. We are done. I am no longer going to play today. I am tired. I have work early in the morning. So, hey, for those watching and for tuning in, thank you very much. You all have a good day, and let me know, comment, like, and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate your support. And yeah, let me know, comment, because I'm going to be streaming some old OG Pokemon games, and because I'm really looking forward to that. And comment which one I should be doing. So